Buenos dias, Rhea Boy here, and I'm back again with another vlog. And for today's vlog, I'll be doing a get ready with me with Q&A, plus may giveaway tayo at the end of this video, so make sure to watch till the end. I've been wanting to do this talaga, pero medyo naging busy lang ako last week, and bukas magpapak na kami ng mga donations for the victims ng Typhoon Ulysses. So, hindi na ako makapag-vlog, hindi na ako makagawa ng content muna since work muna kami. And we'll be doing that for 2 days. So, dun muna ako kina Vina for 2 days. And yeah, yun. So, medyo busy din this week. So, before kami sasabak bukas, I decided to just film this vlog for you guys. Anyway, so naka-prep na yung face ko. Nag-wash na ako ng face, nag-skincare na ako and all. And also, I'm gonna apologize again if may marinig kayong mga construction sounds again, kasi never-ending talaga yung construction dito sa area namin. I don't know why. Pero, let's just proceed with this vlog and dead man na yung construction sound. First question muna. I actually got a lot of questions about my tattoos. Ayan. Saan pa ba? Ayan, dito. Medyo madami nga akong tattoos. I think around 8. So, yung mga question is, what was the reason for having a tattoo? Are you planning to get another tattoo? Meanings of your tattoo. So, ayun yung mga question. First muna, what was the reason for having a tattoo? Well, honestly, ang tagal ko na talagang gustong magka-tattoo. But, wala pa akong maisip na art na gusto kong ipalagay or kung ano yung unang art na gusto ko for my first tattoo. So, medyo nahirapan ako noon. And then, the time na nakilala ko si Jeff, of course, I consulted him kung masakit ba, ganyan, since ang dami nga niyang tattoo. So, isa din yung sa fear ko before na magpa-tattoo kasi baka masakit nga. So, ayun, sinabi naman ni Jeff, it depends kung saang area and kung depende rin sa pain tolerance mo. So, ayun, napa-convince din ako in a way na magpa-tattoo na rin. But, unang tattoo ko talaga was yung word na resilience. Kasi parang yun yung word na feeling ko, it's so me. Kasi feeling ko ang dami kong pagsubok sa buhay na dinaanan. And then, dito pa rin ako tumatayo. And then, I'm still that strong girl. Kaya, yun, that's the reason why I decided to get my first tattoo, and the first tattoo was resilience. So, ito siya. Question naman is, are you planning to get another tattoo? Yes. Although, nasabi ko sa previous vlog ko na baka hindi na muna kasi magagalit yung mom ko. Pero, I am getting another urge of getting another tattoo again. So, we'll see. Hindi ko pa alam. Like, plan ko is after our wedding na, so which is 2023 pa. So, matagal-tagal pa. But not anytime soon, I think. Anyway, hindi na ako nagpa-foundation talaga. So, what I use is, eto ginagamit ko yung Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Concealer na siya. So, parang ganun pa rin pala. So, nagka-foundation pa rin pala ako. Joke lang, guys. But, I love this foundation concealer a lot. And then, dito ko lang siya nilalagay. Yan. So, today pala, I'm gonna share kung paano ko talaga ginagawa yung makeup ko whenever I wanna shoot my hashtag home content. For now, so ito yung look ko talaga. Hihi. Dati gumawa na rin ako ng get ready with me or makeup tutorial. So, I think this is an updated get ready with me na. Since nagbago na rin talaga yung style ng makeup ko. Especially yung how I do my eyebrows, which I'm gonna show you later. And then, yung question naman, which is yung meanings of your tattoo, hindi ko na siya i-share dito kasi I already did a vlog about it. So, I'm just gonna link it down below or you can click the card somewhere here. Next question would be, any advice to anyone struggling with their anxiety? Love lots, ate, and keep safe always. Aww! Ang advice ko lang talaga, guys, is sa times na sobrang down natin, sometimes we need someone to talk to lang talaga. Sometimes we need someone to listen to us. Kasi if you deal it by yourself, and then hindi mo siya ilalabas or wala kang makakausap, sometimes mas mahirap siyang mas mahirap mag-cope up sa anxiety talaga. Kasi sometimes we need someone to tell us na it's okay, I'm here for you, sige lang, ilabas mo yan. Or sometimes we need an advice from someone kung paano ba, anong gagawin natin or what. So yun talaga yung ma-advise ko. Kung if you're having an anxiety attack or what, it's really nice to look for someone to talk to. It can be your family, a close friend, your partner. Open up lang kayo, guys. Based from my personal experience, I did have some anxiety attacks din talaga before. Especially nung pinakasimula talaga ng pandemic. Sobrang anxious ko, like hindi ko alam kung ano mangyayari. Basta parang lahat ng problema naisip ko na siya. So, ganun. And then I felt so down. Luckily lang talaga, I have Jeff by my side. So, siya yung nagka-calm down sa akin. So, siya yung parang nag-a-advise sa akin what to do. And then, sometimes he just listens to me pag kailangan ko lang ilabas yung lahat ng gusto kong ilabas talaga. Like, sometimes nagmamaldita na ako sa kanya. Pero, kudos din talaga kay Jeff kasi hindi siya nag-give up, guys. Like, nakikinig lang talaga siya and sobrang patient niya lang talaga sa akin. So, ayun, sobrang thankful ko lang din talaga sa part na yun. Kaya, nakakope ako ng mabilis and easily sa anxiety. So, ayun. And you can message me anytime if you feel anxious. I'm here. I can be your big sister or your little sister. Pag feeling nyo lang na wala na kayo ibang makausap, you can message me anytime sa Instagram or what. Just message me, guys, and we can talk and I will make sure to be there for you guys. Ayan, guys, ganun lang. Gusto ko talaga tong foundation concealer kasi hindi ako nagpa-breakout dito. And gusto ko yung parang ang dewy ng finish niya. Next question is, would you rather wear comfortable clothes or fashionable clothes? To answer, I am a believer that if you wear comfortable clothes talaga, somehow the item or the piece that you're wearing will look fashionable. Kasi sometimes pag komportable naman tayo sa suot natin and sobrang confident natin, parang mas nagiging mas trendy yung piece. Mas nagiging okay yung look, overall look mo. So, in a way, nagiging fashionable na din siya. So, ayan, as long as komportable naman tayo sa suot natin, then basta yun talaga yung gusto ko. I would definitely go for comfortable clothes. Now we are done with the base of my fizz. The next step I usually do is, of course, I go over and do my eyebrows. Kasi ito talaga yung lagi kong ni-reshape kasi ayoko na yung shape na ganito for my eyebrows. Parang feeling ko mas nagmumukha akong matanda sa shape na to. So what I do is I want yung parang straight na kilay, which is parang, I don't know, very Korean ba? I don't know. Pero parang feeling ko kasi mas gusto ko yung look ng eyebrows ko na ganun sa akin kasi I look younger. Next question, do you stalk your followers? Yes, I do. I do stalk some of you guys, especially if hindi naka-private yung page nyo. But yeah, I do love stalking some of you guys. And most of you, kilala ko na talaga. Lalo na yung mga madalas mag-comment dyan and laging present sa aking premiere. Kilalang kilala ko na kayo. Next question, may time rin po ba na gusto mo ma-meet mga fans mo? Hihi. Ako talaga, guys, hindi ako that comfortable to call or to say na may fans ako. I don't know. Parang, paano ba? Hindi naman ako artista to have fans. So, maybe yun yung thinking ko. Kaya hindi ako really that comfortable to say na I have fans or to even think about it na may fans ako. More than thinking na followers ko lang kayo or supporters ko kayo. Syempre, I want you guys to be my family, my friends. Mas comfortable ako sa thought na yun kesa sa fans. Kasi feeling ko pa ganun parang wala masyadong rapport. More than like, if we're a family here, if we're friends, then we have rapport. So, ayun, parang may engage naman. Nag-uusap naman tayo, diba? So, parang magkapatid tayo. So, parang yun yung thinking ko parate. To answer pala, of course, I wanna meet you guys. I wanna meet my friends. Diba? Siguro after everything after the pandemic na. If medyo okay na, syempre gusto ko safe tayong lahat, safe kayo. Kaya yun, maybe in the future, we'll see. We'll just pray and sana matapos na tong lahat. Kasi sobrang lala talaga ng 2020, guys. Ayan, guys. So, ganyan ko lang siya ginagawa. And then, yung extra na yan, i-cover ko lang later ng concealer. Anyway, next question. How do you cope up with criticism and disappointment? How I cope up or how I deal with criticism. As long as constructive criticism, then tatanggapin ko siya. Kasi, yung mga ganong critics or criticisms naman, I feel like it will make me a better person. So, why not, you know, accept it and then apply it. And wala naman mawawala, diba, guys? And then, disappointments naman. Normal lang din naman kasi na we'll have disappointments in life. So, what I do is, I just make sure na I learn from it talaga. I learn from every disappointments, every failures, and then come back the next time ng mas improve. So, ganun. Hindi ako masyadong nagdudwell sa disappointments kasi the more you dwell, the more mas mahirap sa'yo na mag-improve. So, I suggest na just focus talaga on improving yourself. Always focus on that. Next is, what can you say about those people who judge you about your flaws? Again, sinabi ko na sa inyo guys, no one is perfect. So, wala. Ako kasi, aware na rin talaga ako sa mga flaws ko. Like, na-embrace ko na siya. Like, accept ko na siya. Especially yung ilong ko. As much as you guys are super annoyed with how my nose looks like, kasi ang laki nga ng butas, pero wala na magawa doon. Ito na talaga yon guys. Ito na yung full package. Ito na yung Rhea package na makukuha nyo dito sa channel ko. Kidding aside, I am happy. Yun yung pinaka-importante, is that you are happy with your flaws. You accept it. You embrace it. Kahit na ano pa man yung sabihin ng mga tao, kahit na ano pa man yung kahit anong judgments man yan, wala na lang yun sa'yo eh. Like, sa akin, wala na sa akin yun. Kasi tanggap ko na eh. So, what else is there to say? Ganun lang yun. Next question, how do you handle creativity block? Wait lang. Magko-conceal lang muna ako ng ito kasi tapos na tayo sa kilay ko. So, ganun lang ako magkilay, guys. Very fast lang. Now, concealer. I love this Tarte na Shape Tape Contour Concealer. Ayan. Basta ganito siya. I super love this one. And paubos na siya, OMG. So, dito ka lang siya nilalagay. Eh, dito rin. Sa kabila. Of course, yung eye bags, conceal natin. Yan. Kaka-K-drama ko nito. Yan, guys. Conceal. And then, dito din. And then, dito din. Unahin natin ito. Okay, back to the question. How I handle creativity block. Ako kasi, I love watching din talaga other people's YouTube videos. Like, there are times na I don't feel like creating anything or I just feel like bombing. Wala akong motivation. So, I have those days. And, yun, again, what I do is, I just watch a lot of YouTube videos sa day na yun and see how they do it, kung paano yung flow, mga ganon. So, from there, I get inspiration from a lot of people, from how the pros do it, from how the masters do it. So, yun yung ginagawa ko. Like, I always watch vlogs, and aside from that, Pinterest. So, nasa Pinterest din ako, guys. So, lagi din ako nag-browse through kung ano yung mga uso na or ano yung mga trends. So, ayun, I always use those platforms na wherein I get inspiration. Ayan. As much as possible, guys. It's okay naman to get inspiration from people, from a lot of people. Okay yung inspiration, pero sometimes kasi yung mga iba, they confuse inspiration with actually really copying the person. So, there's a fine line kasi na parang sobrang different kasi if you are inspired compared to you are really copying the person. So, ayun, siguro sometimes you just need to be careful with that. Kasi you don't wanna lose yourself sometimes na nagiging hindi na ikaw yun. Kasi nakakopy mo na talaga yung tao na pinapanood mo or yung tao na pina-follow mo or what. So, ayun. Basta, yun yung ginagawa ko pag may creative block ako. Ayan, so guys, as you can see, na-conceal na nga talaga yung tattoo na kilay ko. Now, we are done with my eyebrows. Next would be my eyeshadow. So, I am gonna use my OG eyeshadow palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. And sobrang tagal na nito sa akin. This one, nabili ko pa siya kay Vina. And we are gonna mix with this eyeshadow na Peri Pera. Next question is, how do you deal with pressure during these trying times? I try not to feel the pressure as much as possible. Kasi kung nape-pressure ka lalo, parang magpapanik ka and then wala kang magandang magagawa. So ako, I take a step back and then I think, I analyze the situation. Ganon. So, ganon ako. I always analyze things first before I make a move, before I say something. I analyze everything. So, ganon ako. Anyway, we are gonna take this shade. Yan. Yung light lang na. Parang ano siya, peachy. It's cute. I like it. Very natural lang. And, ayan, matte yung finish. I like it. Next question is, what has 2020 taught you after the past months? Honestly, ang dami. Ang dami kong natutunan this 2020. Simple things, like, maximize my time at home. Kahit na wala tayong lakwatsa or what, kahit na nandito ako sa bahay, I learned how to maximize my time, how to be productive even if I'm just at home. So, na-appreciate ko talaga yung time. And of course, na-appreciate ko din to appreciate the simple things in life. And then, I wanna add a bit of shimmer. So, we are gonna use ito. And then, lagay natin here. So, dito ko lang siya nilagay. Kasi dito sa outer part ng eyes ko, I wanna use a darker shade of pink. So, I might go for this one. Next is, how are you able to manage your mental health in this pandemic? So, I think this is also the same as with yung anxiety. So, again, look for someone to talk to. But guys, to be honest with you, nung nagsimula rin talaga yung pandemic, ang dami din nangyari sa buhay ko na parang, medyo exhausting.
May mga nawalang kaibigan.
Ayun, yun yung mga nangyari din sa akin ng pandemic. So, ang dami ko rin natutunan from my life na kahit na hindi pala kayo magkakasama, there would also be a time na mag-aaway pa rin kayo. And malalaman mo pa rin talaga kung sino yung true friend mo. So, ayun, ma-appreciate mo rin talaga yung mga real people na who's there for you. Yan guys, so nilagyan ko ng medyo darker na pink shade dito sa kilid. It's nice. And then, I'm gonna take this parang darker, ito, parang maroon-ish siya. So, feeling ko pasok pa rin siya sa parang blush tone, but I wanna add it here para lang medyo mas parang dramatic konti yung eyes. So, next question is, who are your fashion icons? Ang dami ko talagang fashion icons like Black Dope. I super love her. I super love her shoe collection. Also, one reason why I started collecting Jordans. And then, aside from Black Dope, I also love Emma Rose. You guys know how much I love her. I love her. I love Neats and I love Sophie. I love their whole PFG gang. Ayan guys, diba? Parang mas naging hindi ganun ka light yung eyeshadow ko. For some reason, feeling ko hindi talaga bagay sa akin yung parang light na eyeshadow look. Next question is, how many kids do you want to have? Swerte na kami ni Jeff kung bibigyan kami ng dalawa ni God. But kung marami pa siyang ibibigay sa amin, then why not? Pero ang pinaka-goal talaga namin ni Jeff is 1 boy and 1 girl. So okay na kami doon. Okay, now we are done with my eyeshadow. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Next naman guys, we are gonna apply my eyelashes. So, ito yung ginagamit ko. Sobrang love ko to. This is the Lux Liner Lashes from Hey Lux Lash. So, sobrang favorite ko sila. And this one, you can use it with the Lux Liner. So, ilaline nyo lang talaga yung eyes nyo. And then, ito, didikit na siya doon. Like, hindi nyo na kailangan ng glue or what. So, parang hindi ko alam talaga kung may magnet ba to or what. Pero, sobrang amazed talaga ako na sobrang mas naging mabilis yung pag-makeup ko. Sorry guys, I need to like focus with my eyeliner kasi medyo mahirap magsalita while doing this part. And then we are gonna take yung eyelashes. Yan, didikit na to guys. Tahan nyo, ang bilis yung dumikit. Like, wala tong glue at all. Like, dumikit lang siya dahil dun sa pinaka-eyeliner na ginamit ko. Now, before we proceed sa next eyes naman, before I line this other eye, let's answer another question. How did you know your fiancé was the one for you? Ooh. It was the time na parang nagigising ako everyday and then I see his face. I see the tulo laway, I see the muta, I see all of that. Every morning, pag nagising ako, na-realize ko na parang, yeah, kaya kong magising everyday na nakikita ko tong face niya. And yeah, I can deal with this person for the rest of my life. Now, gawin ko muna yung other eye ko before we answer another question. Then, let's grab the other eyelashes. Grabe. Ayan, dumikit siya agad. We have another question here. What's your biggest insecurity and how do you deal with it? My boobs. Ayan, to be honest with you, kasi parang di ko alam bakit nag-stop na siyang lumaki. Again, what I do is I just accept my flaws, my insecurities. So, that's how I deal with it. Para the next time may masabi mga ibang tao sa akin na, batang laki-laki ng ilong mo, but ang pangit mo naman. Ay, wala kang dede. Eh di, okay, fine. Tanggap ko. Okay. So what? Kahit na anong tira nyo pa sa itsura ko or what. Kasi hoda, wala akong pakialam. Talaga. Yun yung masabi ko. Next question is, which life do you like better? Manila or Zamboanga life? Hope to bump into you here in Manila. Aww, Kuidao. Aww, hello. So I'm guessing you are also from Zamboanga because you know how to speak in Chabacano. Honestly talaga, I prefer my life here in Manila na. But I still miss my life in Zamboanga. I miss my friends there, my relatives, my family. Nandun sila eh. Nandun talaga yung pinaka-core ng life ko. Nandun sila. But I am very grateful na ang dami kong natanggap na blessings and opportunities dito sa Manila, which made me who I am today. Next question is, tips for aspiring influencers. Before I answer that, I am gonna apply blush. So, today, I'm just gonna use a tint. Yan. Ito yung favorite tint ko talaga. This is from Lovely Cosmetics. This is in the shade Aquarius. Favorite ko talaga to. Like, I've been using this for so long. Ever since I got this one, ito na yung ginagamit ko. Although, ang dami ko pang tints from Lovely, pero when it comes to the perfect shade for me, this is the perfect shade, which is the Aquarius. Konti lang kasi sobrang grabe din yung pigmentation nitong tint. Diba? Ayan o, look. Parang naturally rosy cheeks lang tayo today. Going back to the question, my tips for aspiring influencers is just be yourself whenever you create content or what, and of course, never stop creating. Yun yung pinaka #1 motto ko. And also, again, let's go back sa being inspired. Be inspired but never copy. Never copy exactly kung ano yung ginagawa ng inspiration nyo or ng sino man yung fina-follow nyo kasi nawawala yung essence of you sa content na yun. So, it's not gonna be you anymore. It's gonna be that person. Make sure to put yourself into whatever you're doing. Kasi if you do that, the content becomes unique. Kasi no one is the same as who you are. we are all unique in our own individual ways. So, yun yung pinaka-importante is whenever you make content, make sure that it's you. Update ko lang yung blush ko, 'di ba? Ang ganda niya, parang natural lang talaga. And then, para hindi lang masyadong oily talaga yung face ko, I'm gonna use a powder foundation ng slight lang, di naman sobra. We are gonna use this powder foundation from Elana. Sobrang love ko rin tong brand na to. Yan, and love ko tong powder foundation nila. Yung mineral foundation ba to? Basta ang ganda nito. Kasi sobrang oily ko nga. But then when I use this, hindi ako nagiging that oily compared if hindi ako nag-powder foundation. If you get what I mean. But yeah. This one, slight lang lalagay ko dito sa forehead. Kasi T-zone area ko talaga yung oily. Para again, fresh pa rin tayo mamaya. And for sure, mamayang hapon, oily na ulit talaga ako, guys. There. Now, next question is, ano po masasabi mo sa mga taong hinihila ka, pababa at sinisiraan ka ng patago? God bless you na lang and sana masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. Ako kasi parang sige, nahayaan ko na yung mga ganong tao. But, if kilala ko yung tao, I usually confront the person talaga. I am very confrontational. Kinakausap ko talaga yung tao. Sinasabi ko talaga sa kanya na, sorry, we can't be friends anymore, ganyan. So, kinaklaro ko na talaga na hindi na. Like, I don't want a toxic friend in my life. Ayoko nang ganun eh. Especially if I feel like it's not healthy for me anymore to have that person in my life because nasa-stress ako or what. So, I just let go of those kinds of people. Now, for my lips naman, we are gonna use this MAC Prep Primer. So, ipa-prime muna natin yung lips. And usually, what I use sa lips ko is the same tint that I use sa cheeks ko, which is this one again from Lovely Cosmetics, yung Aquarius na lip tint. But today, I want to use the Sugar Sweet Cameo na MAC lipstick. So, ito siya. And then, ito yung shade. Very parang natural pink na lips lang. Next question is, how do you handle your finances? Ako kasi, what I do is, I really set aside money for rent, bills. We have water bill, we have electric bill, we have internet bill, and then I have my phone bill. Ang daming bills, guys. Especially if yan, magsasariling bahay na kayo or magsasariling place na kayo. What I do is I really set aside na per month yung mga expenses na ganun. And I think mas better if ibang vlog na rin talaga if you wanna talk more about finances or kung paano mag-budget and all. So yeah, I think another vlog na siya kasi masyadong mahabang topic siya for me to discuss it today with you guys. But basically, yun yung overview talaga kung paano ako mag-handle ng finances ko. Ayan guys, sobrang ganda rin ng shade na to. Favorite shade ko rin to sa MAC. And we are almost done with today's look. And yan, I think I'm just gonna braid my hair. We have more questions here about ano pong masasabi nyo sa mga bashers niyo and sa mga fans mo. Do you get affected on criticism? Say, I love you. I think, again, these questions are the same with the ones I've answered earlier. So, for mga bashers, hindi na natin sila maiiwasan. Sila yung nagbibigay ng flavor sa life natin. Sometimes kasi yung mga bashers, nakakatulong din naman sila. And for me, paminsan sila yung mga honest people din. Nasasabihin talaga nila sa'yo kung ano yung mali mo or what, then you can also fix yourself. So, parang paminsan, I just look at the brighter side sa mga bashers na yan. And after that, of course, I pray for them. And sana maging okay sila sa life nila. Ganun lang. For the last question is, if you were to collab with anyone on your vlog, who would it be? Definitely, it would be sila Ray. Ayan. Kasi, tagal ko na rin talaga gustong mahipag-collab sa kanila. We did met na rin before, nung birthday niya. Ayan. I was so happy na I got to meet her personally. Kasi nagpa-followan na kami sa Instagram and here sa YouTube. And sobrang gusto ko talaga yung personality ni Ray. And feeling ko kasi parang halos same kami ng mga likes. Ewan ko, or parang feeling ko magka-jive lang talaga kami. Parang ganun. So, sana makapag-collab kami in the future. And of course, sila Rai, Ashley, ang dami talaga. Like, of course, lahat gusto ko mga collab. Si Trisha, si Jamina, si Aika, who else? A lot. And even, of course, si Tony. Nakalimutan ko i-mention si Tony kanina. Oh my God. But I love Tony a lot. I love all of her videos. Yan. Sobrang lagi ako nabubudol ni Tony. Hopefully, one day, makapag-collab kami and safe nang makipagkita sa kanila, ganyan, hopefully. But, yeah, ayun, sila yung mga gusto kong kakolab talaga. We are done with today's look. Very fresh pa rin talaga na makeup look, kahit na medyo makapal yung eyelashes. But, I made sure na hindi naman ganun ka overwhelming yung eyeshadow ko. Ayan, so, there, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching this Get Ready With Me. And I hope na sagot ko ng tama yung mga tanong nyo guys. And hopefully, you guys learned from me today. And of course, for our giveaway, I won't forget that. Ta-da! Oops! So, I'm giving away this one, parang sponge from Nippon. And then, I'm also giving away another parang lovely cosmetics na Pro Blender sponge. Ito yung sponge na ginamit ko kanina, which is this one. Ito yung black na sponge. And guys, sobrang ganda ng sponge na to. As in, I've tried a lot of beauty sponge. And ito yung pinaka-favorite ko talaga. Sobrang ganda. And the nice thing about this one is that may case na siya when you purchase this box. So, ganyan na siya, yung package niya. It comes with a case and of course, the sponge. And sobrang ganda ng sponge nila. Yun yung masasabi ko talaga. I love it. And I super recommend the Lovely Cosmetics Pro Blender Sponge. And aside from this one, I'm also giving away a Tevian Beauty Sanitizer. A big bottle. And then, of course, lip ice. And lastly, you'll also get nail wraps from Lux. For the mechanics, I'll be sharing it down below again sa description box, so make sure to check that out. And again, thank you for watching this vlog. Don't forget to give this vlog a thumbs up. Follow me on my Instagram account. It's at @IamRheaBue. And kung hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe, subscribe na. And again, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Don't try to change me, I'm just the way I am. Don't try to save me, cause I can't be saved. I keep falling under all this pressure, falling under ever since I met you. Baby, I'm no good, but you know better, better.